What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a few weeks since I've uploaded, so let's just get right into it and let me catch you guys up to date on what's been going on with the Z. Recently, I've been super busy with work, so I haven't really had much time to work on the car. And also, when I did have time, I was chipping away slowly at putting the motor back together, and accidentally, when I was putting all the pistons in, I was torquing down the rod bolts and accidentally over torqued two of them, resulting in them being stretched. So here's the stretched one. As you can see right there, the body is a lot more thin compared to this one. And let's see if I can just do that. You can slightly see that it is taller. I'll drop a clear photo right here. So with that happening, I decided to hop over to Z1 Motorsports and order brand new rod bolts for all the pistons instead of just ordering two. That wouldn't make sense. Might as well do all of them while I'm in there. And they showed up. In case you guys need them, here is the part number. Super stoked. I mean, they're fully threaded instead of having just partial threads. So super excited. I can finally work on this motor again. It has been forever since I made progress on this car. It's been a few weeks and I'm tired of it. This thing has been sitting out in the parking lot collecting dust, and the season is coming up very quickly. I only have a couple more months to get this car up and going before my first event of the year. And with that being said, I decided to sit down and make a small list of what needs to be done to get this car back up and going. So just to start off with the drivetrain, I need to do the motor mounts, trans mounts, rear subframe support brackets, sand the input shaft, because I decided, this is very dumb of me, I left the transmission outside for a very long time and the input shaft rusted on me, so I need to sand that down. Still deciding if I want to do a new clutch. I checked it, it's sitting right there, and it still has life left in it, so I might just throw it back in and later on just replace it. I have the lift for it. I have all the tools to replace it, so it won't really be tough to do. And then also a miscellaneous thing, I need a new battery tray because the one I had in here is completely dusted, so time to get a new one. Brake pads, these are absolutely shot. And then we also have miscellaneous stuff. New core support, just, it's done, it's busted. Like, look at this. It's served its purpose, it's done. Time to replace it, not too hard to find. I'll just go to pick your parts and pick up a new one. They usually have one or two Z's there. And then also, let's see what else we got. Bash bar bolts, because I lost them. Wiring the fan switch. I do have one in here, but I want to redo it. Then we have plug-in headlights, miscellaneous stuff like that. Mishimoto radiator, because I want a new one. Dextera coolant pipe. This allows better coolant flow, and I've heard good things, so I want to do that. New coolant hoses, Mishimoto power steering cooler and oil cooler. That's like the thing all Z owners do. And then for interior, I need to bolt back up the chassis harness, put the front carpet back in, get a bucket seat, hydro, redo my hydro lines because they're absolutely trash. I don't like them. Let's see. Here they are right here. I don't like these at all. I'm gonna switch to steel braided lines like I've had in all my other cars. And then also get rid of that trash hydro. I don't like it. I want a different one. And then put my new dash in, hook up the e-brake, and then get a passenger seat so I can finally have people in this car again. And that's pretty much all I need to get this car back to the track. Obviously, I'm probably forgetting a couple small items, but they'll come to me as I put everything back together. Now, the goal for this week is to get the motor and trans in this car, so I need to buy brand new engine mounts and brand new trans mounts and a couple other small things, but then we are set to go to put this thing in this weekend. I am so determined. Nothing's getting in my way. I have a free schedule besides Thursday, something special coming for the channel in the exotic car series, so stay tuned for that. Super excited and nervous at the same time, so I hope you guys like it. But now that I have you guys caught up to speed on everything that's been going on, let's get started on pulling the motor out, getting this back outside, and getting this last piston in, and starting the reassembly process on the motor. All right, so I got the motor pulled out, got the car put back in its storage space. The next step is to pull out each rod bolt and replace them with our new Z1 Motorsports ones. But I accidentally messed up and only ordered 10 of these when I needed 12, but that's okay. I can use these. I did not install them, so they never got over tightened and did not stretch at all. So we are good. No setbacks at all. And then I'm just gonna cut to me already having these installed because I do wanna show you guys the process of putting this last piston in. So let's get it started right now. All right, got everything done and also off camera. I got all my piston rings cocked in the right position. I also got the compressor on here ready to drop into the motor now. I put a little too much lube on here, so I'm gonna wipe a little bit of it off. And yeah, we're pretty much ready to go. I spun the motor and nothing is too tight or too loose, so we're all good. Spun it each time, I torqued it down, and it was solid all the way around. Now, my dad's here. You wanna help me? You wanna hold the camera? Yeah, okay. This guy.
Oh, my back. Okay, Sonny. What do I do here, Sonny boy?
Alright, yeah.
Okay.
Like this.
Alrighty.
There we go.
That there. Look at this here, Pilgrim. Come on, Pilgrim. Let's tell me what you got. Oh, gravy and grits. Let's go. Look at there. Were you in there?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
All right, I got nervous for a second.
You got nervous? Right. Okay, there you go, Sonny. Yeah. There you go. Put it right on in there. There you go. Oh, yeah. There you go. Come on there, Pilgrim. What do we got here? Talk to the people.
Some oil.
Oh, we got some more lubricant, do we? Oh, there you go. Look at that. We can look at that. Get your fingers all in there. There you go. Massage it. Massage it good now. There you go. Yeah, there you go. I really tickle myself sometimes. There you go. Get it on down in there. We good?
Yeah, I think so.
That's good. That's good. Okay.
Torque them down to 15 foot-pounds.
We're going to torque them down to 15 foot-pounds. All right. Oh, it takes a steady hand. It's a steady hand, young man. There you go. Look at that young man cranking that on in there. 15 pounds of torque. All right. There we go. Oh, mustard and gravy. Let's go. We're getting it there?
There we go.
We're all in there?
Yeah, so now after it's tightened down 15 foot-pounds, you got.
All
I guess I
right.
need my phone.
Huh?
Shit, I need my phone.
You need your phone?
Yeah, because I have to,
Biscuits and gravy. Here you go, Sonny.
yeah.
Yeah, take it on over there. My back hurts me.
Yeah, go sit down.
There you go. Oh, Sonny boy.
All right, so now that I have them torqued down to 15 foot-pounds, I need to, the instructions say turn it 90 degrees, and that is perfect. That's all you have to do. So I'm gonna stop right here, do it real quick, and then I will get back to you guys. Well, that little stain right there just ended my entire night. I dropped the piston on the floor and it's out of round now. Doesn't want to go back in. Chipped the skirt. So now I need to order a new one. Went on Rock Auto to purchase a singular one, which I was able to do before. And I went on there tonight, and now it's not allowing me to do that. I had to order all 6, which is very frustrating. I'm not in the best mood right now. Earlier this week went bad. This makes it even worse. I'm gonna go home, sleep on it, come back tomorrow, and I will go from there. I don't really have much to say right now. It's better that way. I will see y'all tomorrow. What's up, you guys? Me from the future, currently editing the video you guys are watching right now. So the backstory on how the piston got messed up. I messed up by having the crank turned to the top of the motor instead of to the bottom of the motor. And when it was turned to the top, it didn't allow the piston to fully go into the cylinder. So after I had it all bolted up, I realized that was wrong. I pulled it back out, but as I was pushing the piston out, I blanked on having the motor right side up, so it was upside down, and when I was pushing on it, it finally broke loose and shot straight to the ground, resulting in it being damaged, chipping the skirt, making it unround, and no longer being able to use it. So that's what happened. All right, it's the next day, and here is the piston right here. So there's a small chip. Yep, you can see it kind of, it focused, there we go. Right there, and with that, and also with it falling on the ground, it unrounded the piston, so now this piston is no longer good to me. Like I said last night, I went on Rock Auto, and I can't just order one, I have to order all 6, which kind of sucks. But you know what, I'll have some for later on down the road. I really hope I don't have to use them, but it is what it is. Things happen, you know, I had a good conversation with my dad about it. Like, it's okay, things like that happen. It's not the end of the world, we can move on. So that's what I'm doing. There's other things I can be doing to this car to get it prepped and ready. The motor will be on the back burner for another week, hopefully less than that. We will see. I will be ordering the pistons tonight, along with the motor mounts and trans mounts. So when all that stuff comes in, we can get cranking on it again super quickly, put everything together and throw it back in the car. But the goal for today is to work on some other stuff. So here's what we have on the list, and I'm just gonna start on the interior stuff today. It's super simple, and I like doing interior things, so I'll start with the chassis harness. But before I do that, I wanna get this axle out. This thing has been stuck in here for forever, and it's been super annoying. And today I finally got the nut off of it. Now all I have to do is just pull it out. It's dusted, I can no longer use it. I've only broken one other axle before, so it is what it is. I'll buy another one at AutoZone, they're pretty cheap, so let's get started. All right, Pete's the white shirt, it is what it is. Cool, that's out. Come here. All right, now that I have the axle out, I noticed right here that I ripped the boot, which it is what it is, I can replace that. But this thing has hyperextended itself. I'm not too knowledgeable on how to replace, or not replace, but fix the axle. I'm gonna take the boot off and see what I can do later on, but that's not really a priority right now. I can just go buy another one, fix this later, so I have a spare one, which would be really nice. Now I need to put the wheel back on, get this car back on the ground, and then we can get jamming on doing the interior. I keep forgetting that I painted this cage. It looks super good. Really stoked on how it turned out. But got the carpet all folded up, some of the interior bits in this trash bag, but up front, got the chassis harness sitting right here, all wrapped up, ready to go. So I need to pull everything out, and then we can get jamming on this. All right, so I got the wiring harness laid all the way out. Here's everything for the fuel pumps, and then in the back, I got all that laid out and zip tied, ready to go. And then this stuff right here, this is for some type of safety module that sits right there. I don't need it. I don't need this either, so I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not gonna try to cut it out or anything because I don't want to mess anything up. I don't know what exactly would happen if I did cut that stuff, so I'll zip tie it up and just keep it under the carpet for now. And then on this side, there really is nothing, so we're all good there. And I actually tossed my battery in real quick. Actually, let's hook it up for you guys. This made me really happy to see just the car back on again. Where's that? Just hearing that little chime makes me super happy. And then there we go. Everything is lit up. Got the whole Christmas tree on here. Oh, also, when as you can see in here, when I disconnected the climate control, it automatically goes to max out. So I put that on actually off camera, turned it down, played some music. I'll drop that clip in right here.
The project is front line, and the enemy is one time. I ain't gotta tell you, yo.
But now that that's all done, I only have the front half carpet. I still need to do, well, still need to come up with the carpet design I want to do back here. So I'm gonna throw my front carpet in and see what everything looks like. Come on. Let's see if I can do this. Also deciding if I want to even, well, debating if I want to keep this carpet or not, or buy a fresher one. But by the looks of it, it's not in bad condition. So I think I might just keep this one. All right, so being completely honest with you guys, I thought this carpet was gonna look a lot worse than it actually is. For some odd reason, I thought it was gonna look a lot dirtier, but it's really not that bad. I mean, downside is it is chopped up a little bit because of the cage and things like that. But honestly, with a nice shampoo, letting it really stretch out and chopping this a little bit, this thing could sit perfectly inside the car again and look brand new. So that is the goal with the carpet. And driver's side, it's not too bad either. Here's a better here's some light to actually show it. I mean, this right here honestly needs to be chopped up because there was a cage right here, but the previous owner cut it out. I'm not sure why they did that, but it is what it is. I can fix it. This will be chopped a little bit, and this right here will be chopped. Needs to figure out what I'm going to do here. Obviously, when the center console gets put back in, it'll hold it better. But actually, okay, man, my center console's up there. I remember where it was. But now that the carpet is in, some of the electrical is hooked back up, and I got to turn the car on. It really makes me happy. It feels like I'm finally moving forward with this build progression, and that the car is getting closer to being finished. And look at this, with the carpet and the cage. I like that. I like that a lot. I can slowly see the vision coming to life with the blue cage. I can't wait for more of this to come together. The next step would be to redo my hydro lines. They are hard lines right now, and I've taken a look at it. They're really easy to do, and I don't like that they're hard lines. I'd rather swap them out for steel braided lines. So that will be the next step for interior stuff, besides finally buying a bucket seat, because I've been drifting since 2019 and I've never had a bucket seat. It's time for that to change. And let's just look at the list one more time now that some of that stuff is done. So chassis harness, let's just go ahead and cross that. Damn it. Go ahead and check that. And then front carpet, it's in there, so we'll check it. Now, the next things that we can work on while we wait for engine parts to show up would be to pull out my dash. I don't like that this is cut up. I want it to look clean again, and I have my new dash right here. It is a little faded, but I know I can throw some interior dressing on it and make it look brand new again. So I think that will be my next step with the Z, but I'm gonna end the video right here. I know I wasn't able to get any motor stuff done. I mean, it is what it is, you know, things happen. But they'll just be in the next video or later next week. Hopefully these parts show up soon, and I'll probably just pay for express shipping so I can get it here as soon as possible, because I really want to get this motor done. I mean, I have the heads all right here. They're ready to go. I have all the parts. I have all the top end parts, like gaskets and everything in there. Everything's just waiting to get put back in this car. I mean, just look at it. I got the engine bay painted, the wiring harness. I did pull it out and stretch it out the other day off camera. And I remember where everything is. I marked everything. I took pictures. So once that motor's together, I can drop it in with zero issues. So with that being said, I hope you guys liked today's video. I know it was really short, but I just really want to give you guys an update on everything. I know it's been a while. I've been super slammed with work, but stay tuned for the next video. I hope you guys like this one. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great night. Peace.